So here's a story time. I met a cat today that has joined us. This cat lives in our society, and every time we go up or down, the cat really greets us and says meow. The cat is very cute. And today, when I went down, I noticed that everything from the cat's mouth to its paws, its ears, and even its nose was all yellow. My first instinct was that probably the cat has joined us, but I was not sure. So I came back up, googled it, and I realized I cannot really do much to help the cat myself. So the next thing I did was called my husband and asked him what should I do. His first response was take the cat to the vet. But how? So I called my mother and asked for a second opinion. And she said I should definitely take it to the vet, and if I cannot, I should just call a vet home and ask for him to help me out. So I liked my mother's idea and I called in the vet that we went to for getting my cat's fit to fly certificate for when we were flying back home. The vet mentioned he cannot come to my place since he had some commitments. Now, there are a lot of people in the society itself that have made a little small group wherein these are the people who feed the cats and who also take care of all the cats and medicate the cats whenever they fall sick. Neither did I have the number of any of these people, nor could I find anybody. I asked the guards and everybody who can arrange the number for me. I even posted it on the WhatsApp groups and on the application that we all use for common communications, and I could not get the number. So instead of dealing, I picked up the cat, managed to get her inside Mishki's carrier, and left to meet the vet. The vet mentioned that the size of the liver had increased and the jaundice was real bad. So there wasn't much he could do. Give the cat some antibiotics and hope that the cat recovers. It took around 30 minutes for us to finish off the antibiotics and all the injections and everything that the cat required. The entire course of this medication and the process is going to take around 10 days, only if the cat starts doing a little better in the next 3 to 4 days. He's a very small cat, barely 1 year old, and the vet said that the main reason why and how the cat might have got jaundice is one of those reasons could be that it is genetic, like one of his parents had it or something like that, or maybe drank ganda pani. But we are just hoping for the best now, and we hope that we are able to get through with this 3-4 days very smoothly and the cat does start performing and feeling better, and we'll be able to save him. After bringing him home from the vet, I went down multiple number of times to look for him. I came down to look for him again and he is nowhere to be found. I just wanted to check how he was doing after the medication and if he was okay or not. Luckily, later that night when my husband came back home, the little one ran to him and that's how we found him. He was active, also ate a little bit of vet food and was loving the attention and the petting that he was getting. At this point, all I'm wishing is that the medication does its magic and he recovers soon. You see, he's all yellow. Okay, we'll not talk about that. Go. What do you want to do? You sing hi to the camera? Are you? Because you're so cute. And there is this guy who's accompanying us in our endeavors. There's our dear Pillow. And our companion is here to say hi. Are you going to say hi with your bum? This guy has to go to the vet tomorrow morning. And this one wants a lot of love even though it is not sick. Now Candy had a friend by his side, so I said good night to them and went home.